your spirit will hate her. The flower who married my brother, the traitor, and you will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Guileless son, each day you grow older. Each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul, will die in returning the birthright he stole. The darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to
Good day, guys. How are you doing today? This fantastic, lovely, amazing, terrific Tuesday. Glad you could make it. We're gonna get started with some Lurking Fear right here. Enjoy a good story for that. H.P. Lovecraft right here, right now. Then we'll get some Baldur's Gate 3. Focus more on those Mind Flayer parasites. While yesterday we were focusing on the Dragon Knights, the fantasy, medieval fun aspects. Today we can do a bit of the horror aspect as well. See if we get to some DBD today, some Darkest Dungeons, some Overwatch, Halloween event starting today, some Back for Blood tonight as well. And, yeah, we'll see how much of that we can fit in. And Hunt Showdown later tonight. So, yeah, plenty on the agenda tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. And, yes, I know, Tosa, welcome in, Tosa. Thank you for starting off our chat there. Lovely to see you. Here we are on the Chillstone with Tosa Mew. Been a long time since we've had you in the roost. Welcome back. Always good people look forward to return and have a great time. Glad to see you. Had quite a few improvements and developments. 1,000 hours streamed since I saw you last. But yes, we have a pre-patch announcement for Baldur's Gate 3. We have several other things for Hunt as well. Weapon skin contest going now. I'm not one that would design a weapon per se for Hunt, but it's still pretty cool. But yeah, it's good to see you. So we are starting out with some Lovecraft actually getting shortly to Baldur's Gate 3. So we have some Lurking Fear. Some fun horror stories, very nice wording from, yes, H.P. Lovecraft to begin. But lovely to see that. Tersa on our chat on the Dragonstone, Chillstone. Lovely times, we shall begin. And frame drop, non-existent today so far, so that is lovely. I'm going to try to keep that up. I was going to put the soundtrack for H.P. Lovecraft, but if we get literally no frame drop, then maybe I should not attempt it to drop frames, because that is absolutely better. There she is, yes, lovely to see you in our chat there. Hello. We've got our Dragon Knight, we've got our desktop, we've got our sigil, we've got our House of the Dragon hype oncoming soon. We've got so much greatness here. There's don't you know it, House of the Dragon coming next year. If you are a Targaryen supporter in the best of times, the worst of times, we are a Targaryen channel all the time. No matter what controversy, we are always Dragon's Roost, always Targaryen. Even when it's the least popular to be Targaryen, we are always Targaryen strong. Targaryen for life, since 2014. Alrighty, let us take a look here. What have we got for Baldur's Gate Hunt Showdown? We'll read some Lurking Fear right away. I do want to show you guys just the current adjustments, current updates, current things we have on Steam. Gotta log into Battle.net here while I head to the gym for Overwatch update. We'll do another quick little gym stream for fun. interesting stuff there yesterday. And then we shall look forward to more good stuff tonight. But we'll do a little Baldur's Gate 3 here after Looking Fear. See how much time we have for that. Yeah, I mean, all the Targaryen family, starting with Aegon the Conqueror. I guess House of the Dragon will go over the Blackfire Rebellion and some of those other greens and golds and other history. You know, we could always read more of that history if you guys are interested, but we'll at least always discuss the show and the main media primetime things, and probably show some highlights on stream, at least Emergency Awesome, which is a good channel. He does a lot of Marvel stuff too, but Game of Thrones one of his main initial ones. But yes, we have our lovely Targaryen sigil. Yes, Tursa, glad you can make it. Looking forward to some Junkin Sun with you tonight, maybe, and some other Halloween fun. Get those amazing new skins this year. That's one of the best Halloween Overwatch years ever, so gotta be great for that. Let me show you guys really briefly here our little updates we have right here for the game. So yeah, we've got pre-patch announcement. That's something brand new for Baldur's Gate 3. So that's good. They're making current adjustments a year after its early access release. Then we've got a few hunt updates. I updated today. Wasteland 3 Ascent Hunt and Back for Blood installed last night, so finished that almost 4 a.m. today. That'll be good to go later on tonight. Looking good, looking great. We'll enjoy some awesome stuff with that. But for now, let's enjoy a nice Lovecraft story. Still 0% drop frame, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that as it is for now. Tursa, if you'd really like a nice Lovecraft soundtrack, I'm happy to load it up for you. But otherwise, we'll just enjoy the main story itself. So last time we read on my week of off-stream main show mobile streams, we read last Tuesday, we read Beyond the Wall of Sleep, a good one. That left off. In a week or two, it had visibly faded, and in the course of a few months, it was hardly discernible with the naked eye. We left off with that other story. Now we have a brand new story for Tursa and our lovely Dragon Knights, Dragon Champions of the Dragon Juice, full-time streaming for the rest of the year. We have The White Ship. Let us enjoy The White Ship. Are you ready? Here we go. I am Basil Elton, keeper of the North Point light that my father and grandfather kept before me. Far from the shore stands the gray lighthouse, above sunken slimy rocks that are seen when the tide is low, but unseen when the tide is high. Past that beacon for a century have swept the majestic barques of the seven seas. In the days of my grandfather there were many, in the days of my father not so many, and now there are so few that I sometimes feel strangely alone, as though I were the last man on our planet. Alright, a little bit of drop frames coming up now. I'm going to go ahead and load up that soundtrack after all, since we have officially broken the seal of 0% drop frames. Just put a quick little soundtrack as we enjoy The White Ship. We have a nice preloaded soundtrack right here. 1 hour of music.
If you wear glasses or...
Let's take a look. Alright, continuing the next paragraph. I actually made it the last 5 minutes, so let's go back a little while. Get some more music for you guys. There we go. Perfect. From far shores came those white-sailed argosies of old. From far eastern shores where warm suns shine and sweet odors linger about strange gardens and gay temples. The old captains of the sea came often to my grandfather and told him of these things, which in turn he told to my father. And my father told to me in long autumn evenings when the wind howled eerily from the east. And I have read more of these things, and of many things besides, in the books men gave me when I was young and filled with wonder. But more wonderful than the lore of old men and the lore of books is the secret lore of ocean. Blue, green, gray, white, or black, smooth, ruffled, or mountainous, that ocean is not silent. All my days have I watched it and listened to it, and I know it well. At first it told me only the plain little tales of calm beaches and near ports. But when, with the years, it grew more friendly and spoke of other things, of things more strange and more distant in space and time. Sometimes at twilight, the gray vapors of the horizon have parted to grant me glimpses of the ways beyond, and sometimes at night the deep waters of the sea have grown clear and phosphorescent to grant me glimpses of the ways beneath. And these glimpses have been as often of the ways that were and the ways that might be, as of the ways that are. For ocean is more ancient than the mountains, and freighted with the memories of the dreams of time. Out of the south it was that white ship used to come when the moon was full and high in the heavens. Out of the south it would glide very smoothly and silent over the sea. And whether the sea was rough or calm, and whether the wind was friendly or adverse, it would always glide smoothly and silently, its sails distant and its long, strange tiers of oars moving rhythmically. One night I espied upon the deck a man, bearded and robed, and he seemed to beckon me to embark for far unknown shores. Many times afterward I saw him under the full moon, and never did he beckon me. Very brightly did the moon shine on the night I answered the call, and I walked out over the waters to the white ship on a bridge of moonbeams. The man who had beckoned now spoke a welcome to me in a soft language I seemed to know well, and the hours were filled with soft songs of the oarsmen as we glided away into a mysterious south, golden with the glow of that full, mellow moon. And when the day dawned, rosy and effulgent, I beheld the green shore of far lands, bright and beautiful, and to me unknown. Up from the sea rose lordly terraces of verdure, tree-studded and showing here and there the gleaming white roofs and colonnades of strange temples. As we drew near the green shore, the bearded man told me of that land, the land of Zar, where dwell all the dreams and thoughts of beauty that come to men once and then are forgotten. And when I looked upon the terraces, again I saw that what he said was true. For among the sighs before me were many things I had once seen through the mists beyond the horizon, and in the phosphorescent depths of ocean. There too were forms and fantasies more splendid than any I had ever known. The visions of young poets who died in want before the world could learn of what they had seen and dreamed. But we did not set foot upon the sloping meadows of Zar, for it is told that he who treads them may never more return to his native shore. As the white ship sailed silently away from the temple terraces of Zar, we beheld on the distant horizon ahead the spires of a mighty city, and the bearded man said to me, "This is Thalarion, the city of 1,000 wonders, wherein reside all those mysteries that man has striven in vain to fathom." And I looked again, at closer range, and saw that the city was greater than any city I had known or dreamed of before. Into the sky the spires of its temples reached, so that no man might behold their peaks, and far back beyond the horizon stretched the grim gray walls, over which one might spy only a few roofs, weird and ominous, yet adorned with rich friezes and alluring sculptures. I yearned mightily to enter the fascinating yet repellent city, and I besought the bearded man to land me at the Shone Pier by the huge carven gate, Acariel. But he gently denied my wish, saying, "Into Thalarion, the city of 1,000 wonders, many have passed, but none returned. Therein walk only demons and mad things that are no longer men, and the streets are white with the unburied bones of those who have looked upon the Eidolon Lathi that reigns over the city." So the white ship sailed on past the walls of Thalarion, and followed for many days a southward flying bird whose glossy plumage matched the sky out of which it had appeared. Then came we to a pleasant coast, gay with blossoms of every hue, where as far inland as we could see, vast lovely groves and radiant arbors beneath a meridian sun. From bowers beyond our view came bursts of song and snatches of lyric harmony, interspersed with faint laughter so delicious that I urged the rowers onward in my eagerness to reach the scene. And the bored-in man spoke no word, but watched me as we approached the lily-lined shore. Suddenly, a wind blowing from over the flowery meadows and leafy woods brought a scent at which I remembered, at which I trembled. Yeah. The wind grew stronger, and the air was filled with the lethal, carnal odor of plague-stricken towns and uncovered cemeteries. And as we sailed madly away from that damnable coast, and the bearded man spoke at last, saying, "This is Zura, the land of pleasures unattained. So once more the white ship followed the bird of heaven over warm, blessed seas, fanned by caressing, aromatic breezes. Day after day and night after night did we sail, and when the moon was full, we would listen to soft songs of the oarsmen, sweet as one that distant night when we sailed away from my far native land. And it was by moonlight that we anchored at last in the harbor of Sonanil, which is guarded by twin headlands of crystal that rise from the sea and meet in a resplendent arch. This is the land of fancy, and we walked to the verdant shore upon a golden bridge of moonbeams. In the land of Sonanil there is neither time nor space, neither suffering nor death. And there I dwelt for many eons. Green are the groves and pastures, bright and fragrant the flowers, blue and musical the streams, clear and cool the fountains, and stately and gorgeous the temples, castles, and cities of Sonanil. Of that land there is no bound, for beyond each vista of beauty rises another more beautiful. Over the countryside and amidst the splendor of cities can move at will the happy folk, of whom all are gifted with unmarred grace and unalloyed happiness. For the eons that I dwelt there, I wandered blissfully through gardens where quaint pagodas peep from pleasing clumps of bushes, and where the white walks are bordered with delicate blossoms. I climbed gentle hills, from whose summits I could see entrancing panoramas of loveliness, with steepled towns nestling in verdant valleys, and with the golden domes of gigantic cities glittering on the infinitely distant horizon. And I viewed by moonlight the sparkling sea, the crystal headlands, and the placid harbor wherein lay anchored the white ship. It was against the full moon one night in the immemorial years of Tharp that I saw outlined the beckoning form of the celestial bird, and felt the first stirrings of unrest. Then I spoke with the bearded man, and told him of my new yearnings to depart for remote Cathuria, which no man hath seen, but which all believe to lie beyond the basalt pillars of the west. It is the land of hope, and in it shine the perfect ideals of all that we know elsewhere, or at least so men relate. But the bearded man said to me, "Beware of those perilous seas, wherein men say, Cathura lies. In Sonanil there is no pain or death, but who can tell what lies beyond the basalt pillars of the west?" Nathless, at the next full moon, I boarded the white ship, and with the reluctant bearded man left the happy harbor for untraveled seas. And the bird of heaven flew before, and led us toward the basalt pillars of the west. But this time the oarsmen sang no soft songs under the full moon. In my mind, I would often picture the unknown land of Cathuria, with its splendid groves and palaces, and would wonder what new delights there awaited me. Cathuria, I would say to myself, is the abode of gods and the land of unnumbered cities of gold. Its forests are of aloe and sandalwood, even as the fragrant groves of Camorin, and among the trees flutter gay birds sweet with song. On the green and flowery mountains of Cathuria stand temples of pink marble, rich with carven and painted glories, and having in their courtyards cool fountains of silver, where purr with ravishing music the scented waters that come from the grotto-born river Narg. And the cities of Cathuria are cinctured with golden walls, and their pavements also are of gold. In the gardens of these cities are strange orchids and perfumed lakes whose beds are of coral and amber. At night the streets and the gardens are lit with gay lanthorns fashioned from the three-colored shell of the tortoise, and here resound the soft notes of the singer of the lutanist. And the houses of the cities of Cathuria are all palaces, each built over a fragrant canal bearing the waters of the sacred Narg. Of marble and porphyry are the houses, and roofed with glittering gold that reflects the rays of the sun and enhances the splendor of the cities as blissful gods view them from the distant peaks. Fairest of all is the palaces of the great monarch Dorieb, whom some say to be a demigod and others a god. High is the palace of Dorieb, and many are the turrets of marble upon its walls. In its wide halls many multitudes assemble, and here hang the trophies of the ages. And the roof is of pure gold, set upon tall pillars of ruby and azure, and having much carven figures of gods and heroes, that he who looks upon those heights seems to gaze upon the living Olympus. And the floor of the palace is of glass, under which flow the cunningly lighted waters of the Narg, gay with gaudy fish not known beyond the bounds of lovely Cathuria. Thus would I speak to myself of Cathuria, but ever would the bearded man warn me to turn back to the happy shores of Sona Nyl, for Sona Nyl is known of men, while none hath ever beheld Cathuria. And on the 31st day that we followed the bird, we beheld the basalt pillars of the west. Shrouded in mist they were, so that no might peer beyond them or see their summits, which indeed some say reach even to the heavens. And the bearded man again implored me to turn back, but I heeded him not. For from the mists beyond the basalt pillars I fancied there came the notes of singers and lutanists, sweeter than the sweetest songs of Sona Nyl, and sounding mine own praises, the praises of me, who had voyaged far from the full moon, and dwelt in the land of fancy. So to the sound of melody the white ship sailed into the mist betwixt the basalt pillars of the west. And when the music ceased, and the mist lifted, we beheld not the land of Cathuria, but a swift rushing, resistless sea, over which our helpless bark was borne toward some unknown goal. Soon to our ears came the distant thunder of falling waters, and to our eyes appeared, on the far horizon ahead, the titanic spray of a monstrous cataract, wherein the oceans of the world dropped down to an abysmal nothingness. Then did the bearded man say to me, with tears on his cheek, "We have rejected the beautiful land of Sona Nyl, which we may never behold again. The gods are greater than men, and they have conquered." And I closed my eyes before the crash that I knew would come, shutting out the sight of the celestial bird which flapped its mocking blue wings over the brink of the torrent. Out of that crash came darkness, and I heard the shrieking of men and of things which were not men. From the east, tempestuous winds arose and chilled me as I crouched on the slab of damp stone which had risen beneath my feet. Then, as I heard another crash, I opened my eyes and beheld myself upon the platform of that lighthouse whence I had sailed so many eons ago. In the darkness below there loomed rocks, and as I glanced out over the waste, I saw that the light had failed for the first time since my grandfather had assumed its care. And in that later watches of the night, when I went within the tower, I saw on the wall a calendar which still remained as when I had left it at the hour I sailed away. With the dawn I descended the tower and looked for wreckage upon the rocks, but what I found was only this, a strange dead bird whose hue was as of the azure sky, and a single shattered spar of a whiteness greater than that of the wave tips or of the mountain snow. And thereafter the ocean told me its secrets no more. And though many times since has the moon shone full and high in the heavens, the white ship from the south came never again. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed The White Ship. Arthur German, next Tuesday. Okay, pretty interesting, pretty cool there. We are moving on to a bit of Baldur's Gate 3 Adventures before I'm heading to the Jim stream and other things. We shall be fine. Alright, let's continue with some of that. Absolutely. Alright, alright. Let's get started. Baldur's Gate 3. Whoops, wants me to make a freaking account. Really rather not. Vulcan. Hotfix is live. Patch 6 is coming soon. Huh. Strange. Yeah, I can actually close it last night. I tried to close it a long time. I had to actually just exit all of Steam, so it's some weird launcher thing here. Maybe I can close the launcher in the background. I really don't know. But we'll be good. Alright, here at the 34-minute mark, officially beginning Baldur's Gate 3 as scheduled, as advertised. We'll get in a solid hour here, then I gotta head out for a little gym stream and come right back. Alright. If you will allow me to Alt-Tab, please. There we go. Alright. Looking fine. I don't know if I can close the launcher now, maybe. Yeah. Should be fine. Close the launcher in the background. Don't need it anymore. Just a new launcher thing they have. Alright, so we started at the very beginning. Really haven't taken a step yet. Right after character creation, the entry cinematics. So this will be the real beginning after all that initial startup stuff and character creation. Made our fun character though. We shall see how it goes. Alright, alright. Getting a solid hour. That'll be good to do a couple things, hopefully. Targaryen Red Balloon, celebrate. Fun week of streams. October, Halloween, coming closer. Alrighty. Looks fine, looks fine. Continue. We only have the one save, so it should be fine. Okay then. We are set. Avernus. Yeah, it's quite different. If you're expecting like a direct continuation from the first two Baldur's Gate, this one it keeps some of the same things, some of the same gameplay, but completely different for most of it. All right. Well, Mind Flayer Pod.
Cage prison. Cage prison. Cage prison.
A little quest log somewhere. Ah, this is a lot of things here. N for the character. Okay, then. Scroll of Revivify. Alright. Oh, wizards who use that. Should probably get a wizard in the party then. Seems pretty good for this. Journal L. Escape the Nautiloid. Yep, infected with the parasite.
Cage prison.
Alright,
Cage prison.
let's see what we can do here.
Got a long road ahead.
Toggle opportunity attacks. Non-lethal attacks. Huh. Interesting. Doesn't work on undead and constructs. Alright. As soon as I figure out how to move, we'll be in good shape. Oh yeah, you can jump. That's a new one.
The Nine Hells.
Oh, it's left click to move. Okay. Basic camera control. Middle mouse button. Zoom in or out. Mouse scroll down. You can also move the camera. Fine for now. The game has encountered an unrecoverable Vulcan error and will shut down. Not related to Baldur's Gate 3. Well, that didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Dang it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, then. And it won't let me stop it is the problem. It's just stuck open. They have some serious issues, I guess. I've seen people be able to play it a good amount, though, so... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just stuck on Baldur's Gate 3. That was not very long at all. I'll be going back to Black Pits Thursday. That'll at least be working, but that had its bugs, too, you know. I was stuck in a freaking vendor booth, so... Games are not without bugs, that's for sure. And I wish I could stop it without having to do Task Manager. Guess I have to do that, though. Wow, I have to actually close Steam because if I try to log out, it just doesn't work. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, we can try again. I guess I'll leave the launcher open, seems to be better with that, and it's still stuck open, so it's not like that really helps for anything. Alright, I shall be ending the task for Steam. Coming right back to it then. Pretty annoying. I wonder what that is caused from. But it is still a very unstable build. They're about to do other patch, so probably has something to do with that. Crazy. Pretty crazy there. That's how it goes. Oh, we'll try some more. Oh my goodness. I'll try it at least one more time for now. Switch to one of our other scheduled games if not, but not sure what the problem is there. Not so sure what happened, but try again. Yep. Maybe DX11 be better than Vulcan. Vulcan crashed, so I guess we can try DX11. an account. Don't need an account. Let's try DX11. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easier. Less issues, perhaps. Play. It's pretty weird. Okay. That should be fine. I can only hope so. Maybe the continue button broke it. I've had that happen before. The continue broke. The continue button. Alright, I have to re-enable the Windows Defender since it's DX11 this time. Allow access. There we go. Okay, see if we can actually move now. Autosave successful, what was that? Like Q switches between weapon sets. So sword and no sword. Man, these are some different controls, alright. Much different control. Q, Githyanki, psionics, cantrips. I guess most of these come into play in combat, right? Oh, ranged attack, pin down, bunch of fancy things. Hello, Solari. How do you see you? Yeah, I just wanted to explain. So, Killer, basically now I just can counter all the toxic survivors possible using all the cheapest things. All with breakdown, all with dead hard, all with sabotage, all with helping each other, you know, taking hits and hooks and all that nonsense. Then when I play Survivor, it's the complete opposite. Nobody helps anyone at all. They just die really easily to the killer. So it basically feels really unbalanced these days. And it's changed quite a bit from closed beta, which used to be the best the game ever was back in May of 2016, I guess now. Or 2016, that was the best the game ever was. It was closed beta. Since then, they've only made it more survivor-sided, more easy to troll the killer. And it's just not fun in either role for me now. And especially how I wanted to get like that Greek shirt for Ace, this current tome, you know, that would take so many levels. It's not even worth it. And the new rank system seems pointless to me too, so... Anyway, just to vent that a little bit for DVD. Might play a little bit today, Horror Tuesday.
What path lies before me?
But I'm just starting Baldur's Gate 3 here, and having a very confusing time of it. Definitely expect to have a completely different game when you go from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 to Baldur's Gate 3, because it is nothing alike. I just lost half my health to the fire, so I should probably reload. Yep. I don't know. I used to enjoy Killer more than Survivor, even though I played Killer less. You know, I played Survivor 10 times as much because Survive with friends still I used to always enjoy it more. Now it's not anywhere near as fun as it used to be. So yeah, all good. Good to see you, Solaria, Dragon Champion founder Solaria with the Prime sub. Thank you for resubbing and for hanging out. I'm trying to, this is the very beginning of the game, so not too many spoilers for you. We're in a Mind Flayer ship, basically. I made my first character here, trying to get the feel for it. You can jump and stuff now. It is so much different than the first games. Take a short rest. There's the camera. It's all 3D and different, and it's turn-based, more like Wasteland 3. You remember that? Compared to the first Baldur's Gate 2, which you would pause a lot anyway. But yeah, my character sheet here. Oh man, I made him. Yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? Graphics, and of course I get to play high graphics instead of the lowest possible graphics maybe, and not even working my old computer. So really appreciating these proper graphics now, absolutely. We did have a crash earlier, but maybe that was because of the Vulkan software. I just went to DX11 instead. Seems to be running better now, I don't know. I just want to look at that character sheet. I already lost it, though. Yeah, character sheet. So we made this first one. He is a Githyanki. The red dragon mounts, pretty awesome. Githyanki, there's these all the new classes, so, and entertainer background. So we have the theatrical knight, kind of like me, you know. So pretty fun. Red dragon mount, let's see. Alright, so I guess I have to go this way. I'm not even going to explore any of these extra things for now. I'm just trying to
step.
find the base. So we can dash, we can throw, we can help. These are a lot of confusing control. What?
Not over. The through.
I'm trying to remember what... I can't even pause it. Shit. It's basically like multiplayer all the time. So I was wondering how to quick save. That's... Who was talking to me? It's a trap, maybe. Alright, I just wanted the quick save. Quick save is a good one, like the original. Skip video, intern. Toggle weapon set was the actual Q. Oh, jeez. Quick save F5. Yep, that's the same as Witcher then. F6 I put in my screenshot because so many games were F5 for quick save. Alright, who needs to get free here? Oh, elevator. Myron. He wants to be released. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Keep going.
I guess we'll find out, huh? First interaction here. How'd I get a bow? I don't know if a fighter had a bow. I guess I have both. I have a sword, though. Character select.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
Jeez.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Well, that's not good.
Please. Before they return. They return.
That's not good. Who am I talking to, a man or a brain? I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do. You sound afraid. Why? Githyanki racial ability. Intellect devour. A living brain. A pet of Geik scum. Destroy it while it's vulnerable. Ho! That doesn't seem very nice, but... That's his racial ability. Just consume it, basically. A pet of Geik scum. This is weird. Guess we'll do you sound afraid, the more intellectual response.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Who the heck is talking?
And the newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Well, that's a good insight there, huh? We'll do one more dialogue.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
See, very fitting for Horror Tuesday. Alright, inspect the exposed brain. We have a roll. Intelligence. Break the skull. Gently prise the brain from the skull. Destroy the brain. Yep, pretty weird, huh? Solaria. Oh, man. I don't know, it seems kind of a good idea to do the Githyanki race, because we are mortal enemies of the Mind Flayers. That's literally their racial nemesis. So... maybe I should investigate a little more. I don't have much intelligence. It says roll 1d20. What am I actually trying to get, though? I don't know what the roll is for, you know. Well, at least I'm not touching it yet, so maybe that's a good idea. Click the dice to roll. Difficulty class 10. Match or exceeding 10. Okay. Try to get 10 or higher, I guess. 50-50 chance. First roll, here we go. 2. Great. Failure, yeah.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual unusual about the brain.
Alright, well, Solari, I think I'm going to go with the Githyanki one, because they are mortal enemies. We can't trust anything that's on this ship. It just happened to be damaged in the crash or something. I'm going to do the Githyanki one. It says the pet of Geik scum, so they sound really nice and seductive. I should probably not... my initial instinct is probably a trap, so I should probably not fall into that. We can try to free it on the next character, so we're going to use plenty of characters. The Githyanki, the literally mortal enemies, the Red Dragons versus the Mind Flayers. We should not give them any chance to put us back under their control, even though we have the parasite in us now. So let's see. Githyanki ability, here we go. Elf thing. Oh, I guess we squish it. That worked. Okay. That was the Githyanki ability, so now we loot him, nothing. Alright. Well, that's that. Brain jars. Oh yeah, so why did I go between bow and sword? I didn't even know I had a bow. But apparently I do. It doesn't show my weapons. It shows my potions, my scrolls, and my camp supplies. I don't actually know what sword I have right now, just a starter sword. But makes sense to you? Yep. Solaria. So what killers you been playing lately? Anything interesting, or did you get a Pinhead?
Seems simple enough.
Tentacle
Brains.
Aquarium. Yeah, it's a lot of brains here. Sanctuary. Alright, well we squished that brain.
Odd.
Let's get out of here.
Another step forward. Doesn't do anything.
Alright, quick save there. I don't know how many quick save you can have. Maybe it's 5 like the originals. Can we attack that? Yeah. Cleave the brain jar. There we go. Don't seem to be anything useful, but how did I lose health again? Oh shit. The bile. Caustic bile. I hurt myself from destroying that. That's nasty. Alright, now I need the quick load button. Because I'm going to be damaging myself so much on the ship, looks like. Holy smokes. Destruction toggle. That's something different. Left control. Nothing too crazy killers, just mostly leveling them for perks. Spent most of my time playing Hag. Oh, that's my birthday killer. Released on my birthday with my namesake, Ace, so that's fun. She's always been tricky for me. Back when she first came out, she was really hard to play. I guess she's a bit more straightforward. Makes sense to play now. That's cool. Well, birthday killer hype then, Solaria. Alright, where is this quick load? F8. All the way at quick F8. I want to keep that full health if I can, you know? It's just a really quick load anyway. It's not like Dishonored where it takes
Here we
forever.
go.
Alright, still at 12 HP. I'm gonna try to keep that. I'm gonna try to keep the camera north.
How much farther can I go?
Let's see if we take fall damage from jumping. That would be a good thing just to find out. Yep. At least on my actual birthday, like literally the day of my birthday, so. Back to this. Oh, 1 damage from fall. Yep. Now we know. Alright, might as well take the elevator then. Just experimenting, getting my bearings. You know, it's such a different game than the first two, so
Can't slow down.
there's a lot to learn here. Alrighty. Let me see if the overlay works while I'm at it. In the future we play this. Alright, half an hour until I gotta head out for now, guys. We'll try to make a little more progress in the ship, if not actually getting off the ship. Game overlay on. Alright. Toggle overlay on. Game overlay. Do the best I can to make it work. Alright. Well, I tried, even if it doesn't. Yeah. Keep that sword out. Using the bow. Not really. Cleaving. I made all that freaking
Way forward.
dangerous slime, so I'm gonna avoid that. Okay. Avoid the fire too. fire. He's not resistant to fire like the tieflings probably are. What is all this? Red dragon, yeah. It's my lovely dragon. Somewhere. So my kin, my infinity. Could jump down here. I feel like there's more to explore back there though.
Ready.
Just rush into it. I've really seen everything there is to see here. Dark mind. Oh,
Rain in a jar.
actually collect them. Humanoid brain, alive and in perfect condition, suspended in cerebrospinal fluid. Wow.
Brains. A shadow bag of holding.
Sit in the chair. Lesser imps dead on the crab.
Seen everything.
Ah, potion of healing. So there was stuff on them. See? And scroll of firebolt. What do you know? Don't know if I can use that.
Very well.
I think all characters can use scrolls. Alright, nothing else in here. Seems like there's extra things, but I'll take my time when I co-op it or something. I don't know. Different aspects. Alright. Good for now.
Let's get going.
Let's get
Light
out
on
of
my
here.
feet.
Time to go then. We got a couple pickups there. Let me save.
With haste.
That's good. Dash.
Time to press ahead.
Just trying it out. Alright, jump is disengage. Retreating safely. Dip. Dip a weapon into the surface, alters the surface, or enhances the weapon. I've never seen that before. Must be a dippable surface. Hide, you can hide.
Very quiet. Move with care.
Interesting. And he walks in stealth, that's cool. Where's that jump again though? Okay. Jump, don't seem to be any hotkeys for the Z. Let's see. There we go.
Have to keep going.
Oh, I don't need to be in stealth.
Moving in.
Shove. Interesting little abilities here. So, oh, there's
Swiftly.
fellow Githyanki.
Abomination.
What?
This is your end.
Huh?
Your head throbs, your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the Gith's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
Transform. Don't have much time to ask questions, but I guess we need to introduce ourselves.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. Have you forgotten yourself? Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Extra exposition. No time to ask questions, but
It is where we might gain control of the Ga'ath, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
onward then.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Ready? That actually worked pretty good. Yeah.
Best be on my way.
Ranged attack.
Time for some bloody work.
There's our turns. Alright. Combat happens in turns. Each turn you can do one action and one bonus action. You can also move. Yeah, I heard the bonus action is powerful. Turn order. Roll of die decides turn order. This is called initiative and is influenced by your dexterity. Your available actions are highlighted. Bonus actions are actions you can perform on top of your normal actions. The little bar shows how much distance you can cover during your turn. Shared initiative, characters in the same party that are next to each other in the initiative order can act at the same time. Use a melee weapon for enemies near you and a ranged weapon for enemies further away. Tonight she's got some stones and surprise. Turn ready. Nothing to dip it in.
Another fight. Let's go.
There's one health left.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Just range him down for now.
Now, to the helm.
Don't know how to control her. Both of them at once. Used to be 0 of them at the game. Oh boy. Interesting. Okay.
On my way. Something's on my mind.
She was moving on her own. I guess. Throw, help. Can't move at the moment, whatever happens. Intern. There you go. Gotta select them both that way.
Proceeding.
Like they follow automatically.
Is that blood? No, never mind. What's hiding here?
Stairs.
One day I'll catch a break.
Lloyd tank that was probably explosive for the fight. Guess
Don't waste a step.
so. Githyanki's are pretty similar. Yeah. Just similar.
Moving ahead.
Alright, what are these wounded imps? Fire. There we go, hand axe. It's my long sword. Says there's an imp there. Tell where it's up here. Somewhere up there.
Breathe deep and move.
Restoration.
I feel better.
Interesting. What are all these? Cultists. Oh. Interesting about that.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. I never wanted the easy path.
What in the
I have something to ask.
heck? Not really. Okay. Early access. Dragon wings. This breaks the world down into turns. 6 seconds of real time.
I'll lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen. 10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
The Mind Flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
Time to press ahead. Must be open here.
Not now. We must go to the helm. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
This calls for careful footwork.
Undetected.
Let's move.
Can't have these rats in the flour!
Need to find a way forward.
Crazy place.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, got me! Got me! Got me! Right in the gut! Tell the Bates I'll be alright.
With haste.
Just
On my way.
enemies there.
See everything. Very well.
To the helm. You are needed.
To survive.
Attack.
Imperfect. Do not delay. Do not delay.
Interesting.
I should speak up.
See that? Gotta aim right between the horns. Good lad.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Are they killing the dragons? I don't know.
We're the robbers, and they're the watch. Ready? Aim!
I don't know.
Another step forward.
Kill them. Shooting at the dragons. I mean, oh. Yep.
Not reaction.
Well, they attack me too.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You get to use the bonus action, but no, I can't really have many choices. Huh! You can throw the item, throw the axe, yeah. Alright, took a little damage, but we got healing potions if needed.
What's in here? think I'll go to bed early.
Cultist transponder.
Moving in.
That's what we're trying to get to, right?
Should mind my step.
Just
I have to keep going.
okay. In we go. What? Trying to shoot the door. Perfect. Nasty ship.
Better not be cursed.
Istik, back! Nothing without knowing its purpose.
Arcana.
Start.
Not now. Maggots will be done.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Never wanted the easy path.
Don't waste time on Istik. We must go.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please! Come on! Get me out of this thing!
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Keep looking!
Oh, nasty. Oh, definitely didn't do
Can't
what
slow
I
down.
needed it to do. Gotta get her out, though. Touch.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Gotta find something that fits.
Something good here, I hope. Needs a key.
Really? That works like Wasteland 3, you just break it open. Let's see. Yep, that works.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright then.
What path lies before me?
Anything? Liquid. Any heat that comes near it. Also, you have to actually light it on fire. Can't dip it in. Doesn't damage me
Give it a shot.
on its own.
Come on! Get me out of this thing! Wait! Is that a culprit?
out. Come.
One day I'll catch a break.
There's the scroll of firebolt on the fire. That's a waste.
Let's see.
Where'd she go? It's weird.
Oh, I
I'll
have to put my
reload.
hands on everything.
I will not die here. I cannot.
It's a waste of the scroll, so I'm gonna reload that. Oh man. Alright, we'll find whatever opens at the puzzle. What the heck was that?
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Breathe deep and move.
I will find what is here to be used. Maybe it's in the next room or such. I don't know. Let's see. Ship isn't crashing too quickly. I mean, oh, pause.
How many hosts is Gay infect?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Got to get them all out.
At the ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought I crashed again. Thankfully not. Push. Very strange. Oh. What is this? All the characters, human and Githrum. What happened? Oh, she did transform.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we aren't purified, this may be our fate.
Ah, this cannot, must not be our fate.
Nasty. Pretty nasty. Got blood, douses, service, and can be. What the heck is that? Press. Oh, scroll of false light. Bolster yourself with a necromantic facsimile. So life gains some temporary hit points. That's cool. Yeah, blood can freeze it or douse flames. Interesting stuff. More gold. There's a key. Nice. Need that key. Great. That's what we needed. I guess I shouldn't have pushed that lever then, because I just killed that
Anything.
woman. To avoid
Best be on my way.
pushing the lever. She seemed nice enough. Didn't mean to kill her. Transform her to the freaking mind flayer beast. Oh my goodness. Alright. See, that key was for that chest, probably. I'm trying to.
Light on my feet.
This one for
If
her.
not over, then through.
Come on! Wait!
It cannot be.
There we go.
The console appears
No,
dormant.
we still need something else.
The mechanisms are nothing.
Don't waste a step.
Taunting me. Well, I got some things, but not enough. plenty of inventories. Oh, I still have weight capped.
Very well. How much farther can I go?
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Can't let her go. She wants me to, but I can't. Need to get her out. That's the
One day
helm.
I'll catch a break.
Alright, we'll leave off there then before the real crucial stuff. And we will be set, guys. Absolutely. Alright, just another couple minutes before I head out for gym stream for now.
Moving ahead.
Don't know where that lever could be. If I had other teammate, I'm sure it'd be. He's here.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Same as the other. Don't want to go to the
waste a
helm
step.
yet if I can get her out. I don't think I messed it up by pulling that lever, transforming the other one.
Can't slow down.
To the helm. We must not delay.
I know that's where you want to go.
The newborn mind flayer
Ugh.
stares at you, weak and dazed.
That bastard.
The newborn mind. The newborn mind.
No way to,
The newborn mind.
attack that. No short rest before use. Are you serious? Use stamina from that? Can't tell where my stamina is.
Could mean anything.
Can't do that.
Could mean anything. With haste.
Oh man. Already got her things.
If the gods are watching me. At the ready. Need to find a way forward.
Action.
These boots have seen everything. And away I go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, I don't think there's much else to be done here, but doing a let her out, and I set on fire, it didn't do anything, so that's not the key. But she's in there.
Should mind my step.
Maybe the bulbs, yeah, shoot the bulb. That just makes the nasty brine. Inflicts brine. Pungent odor and acidic heat rise from this peculiar liquid. Freaking acid damage. Oh, now that's
Best go my way. Let's see what this does.
She made hostile.
expect that. I did not expect that, but here we go. Alright. Create an invisible specter hand that can manipulate. Enemies are between us, that's weird. Why can't I use her? Oh, jeez. Is she freaking stunned or something? This doesn't make sense. Maybe her initiative was less something.
I don't need any attention right now.
that's better. Just don't know why I can't switch between them. Usually it was letting me do that. Shove him away. Oh my goodness. That's that. Okay. Alright. I think that's good for now. We'll try to figure out here. Alright. Try to figure out more here. Got my spell casting ability.
Venia Cuvame!
It's not over. It's through.
I don't know. I just wanted to let her out. Well, we might need to go to the helm first.
Very well.
Maybe there's something in the helm to free her. You don't actually have to leave right away. Alright, we'll figure it out. Plenty of time. Do another hard save for now. I made good progress. Oh, the quick saves just don't stop, I guess. You can do as many quick saves as you want. Alright, that's good. Alright then. That'll work for now, guys. We will come back here shortly. Good stuff for now. Thank you to Tursa, Solaria for chatting. I will see you guys a little bit here for Gym Stream, and then fun stuff tonight as we continue other games, including Escape later on. Got to be fun. And I still cannot freaking close the game, so I have to exit Steam again. It's really weird. Oh well, we'll have a good time here tonight. And we shall be set. Let me just close it real quick. Launch it back up soon. Yeah, I'm going to do an Overwatch update right now for Halloween event. Come back, we'll play some of that. Alright, catch you in a little bit, guys. We shall return. Good stuff. Thank you to Lurkers. Fun stuff. Just going to go ahead in for now. Have a little intermission to consider it. And I'll see you in a few minutes for Gym Stream and then the rest of our show tonight. Catch you then, guys. It's going to be great. Alrighty. See you then. Watch update right now for Halloween event. Come back, we'll play some of that. Alright, catch you in a little bit, guys. We shall return. Good stuff. Thank you to Lurkers. Fun stuff. Just going to go ahead in for now. Have a little intermission to consider it. And I'll see you in a few minutes for Gym Stream and then the rest of our show tonight. Catch you then, guys. It's going to be great.